My name is Femi Oluwoyo, the MD, CEO of Edvans Consult and the convener of Hotel Owners Dinner Outreach. The event is Hotel Owners Dinner Outreach. It's the second edition. It's an event that brings hotel owners all over the country together. And the main vision, thing that gave birth to this dream, is trying to bridge the gap between the international brands and the local brands. So we try to foster an environment, very conducive one, where we bring hotel owners, practitioners, investors, the government agencies, that's regulators, all together under one roof. It's a dinner event, and we're expecting the Honorable Commissioner for Tourism. The Permanent Secretary of Tourism is going to be one of the discussants. He's going to be in the investment roundtable session. You know, we have the keynote speaker. That's the Managing Director, CEO of Boulevard Group. He'll be there. Ikeja will be the one delivering the keynote address. We also have the end note address, which will be delivered by Kalhala. Majorly, we just find out that our local brands do not outlive their owners. Why the international brands does? Why? It's all about systems. We found out that we don't adopt the best global practices. We don't set up systems. Owners build the hotels around themselves. And at the demise of the owner, the business dies. But I know we can do better, And also looking at tourism, people coming into the country, don't take them for granted. They are well-traveled, they know what true hospitality is. So they have expectations. Most likely or most often, we always fall below those expectations. So that's why we have tried to put up this and let us, come together and discuss and encourage each other, educate each other on what is expected of us as owners of hotels in the industry. In terms of service delivery, that's the main thing. Introducing tech into service delivery, enhancing guest experiences, surpassing their experiences, not just satisfying them. It goes beyond satisfying your guests. Make things easy for them. At the touch of a button, everything is happening. But most of our local brands or indigenous brands have refused to move with the global trends. They refuse to adopt technology. So I believe by the time we start having this kind of program, educating each other, I believe it will really help the industry. At the end of the program, we always come up with a communique. We're not just coming to eat and dine. Of course, it's a buffet dinner, but at the end of the day, we have a rapporteur who is a media expert who is going to cover the event for us and come up with an appropriate communique. So we expect this to be communicated. Our local owners, we employ the managers and we still hold their hands from performing. You understand? They want to be in the business, and that's why I say the business is built around them. You cannot do anything without them. And that's why we feel there is a gap. We need to reach out to them. Most conferences before now have always addressed professionals, managers, consultants, practitioners. But that gap of gathering the owners together to make sure that we put both practitioners and owners on the same page so that decision making will be easy, especially in the line of global best practices. The program, we have like I said, the investment round session where you have somebody representing the international brands. That's the Barrister Chike Oge, is the MD CEO of McFoley and is also the owner of McFoley Hospitality and the owner of Marriott Hotel, GRA, Ikeja. He will be representing the international brand in the panel. We have somebody representing the government, that's the Permanent Secretary. We have somebody representing the tax arm of the government as the #1 tax person in the state. We have somebody representing practitioners, that's the president of AFCON, Association of Tourism and Hospitality Consultants in Nigeria, like that, so that we rub minds together. Let us discuss. Let's consider issues. And this year's theme is Nigeria's hospitality landscape navigating investment trends. So that's how it's going to be. Let me just advise industry leaders, owners, that you need to be part of this. It's an evening you cannot afford to miss, because issues will be discussed that definitely will affect your business, and we expect you to come and also air your view. Let's discuss. There will be question and answer session. That's another one. Apart from, there will be time for people to air their view and all that. It's just that you keep the lawmakers, that's the regulators, they are so far away from those that are practicing the business, the practitioners. And it's so difficult for them to even be sensitive enough to know what we are going through on the field. But this one is a leveler.